Hi, I'm David Fleming from the Disciples Ignited YouTube channel, where we're focused on Jesus, advancing his kingdom, and preparing his disciples. Now, we started this new study on the book of Romans, and we've really just begun. We've finished the introduction, which was Romans chapter 1, verses 1 through 17. And now, today, we're going to get started in the meat of the whole book. And Paul, after the introduction, which primarily deals with the righteous will live by their faith, he begins to point out the fact that the Lord has revealed himself. And how has he done this? Well, first of all, he has revealed himself through that which he has created. Listen to what Paul has to say about this in Romans chapter 1, verses 19 and 20. Listen carefully. It says, "What has been known about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power, and his divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." In other words, Paul is setting forth the point that even if someone has never heard the name Jesus or never heard the gospel preached, they are going to stand before God at judgment day without excuse, because the Lord has already revealed himself to all people. How has he done this? Through creation. Paul says that the Lord has revealed his invisible qualities. First of all, his eternal power. When we look at creation, all the beauty and the grandeur, the majesty of it all, we know that this had to come from some awesome power that did all this. But more than that, it had to come from a divine source, meaning that it had to come from something beyond man-made. It was God-made. And so the Lord has revealed himself, his qualities, his power, his divine nature through his creation. I love how different translations put this. The NIV says that God has made it plain. So listen, we're without excuse. The NESV 2000 said, God has made it evident. The ESV has said, God has shown it. And then another translation, I love what they say, God has made it clear. You know, it's sad that people that think that they're so smart can live in such a beautiful creation, although we have messed it up quite a bit, but still the evidence of God is so clear, but yet they say, well, I'm agnostic or I'm atheist. Doesn't make sense, does it? But the Greek in this, where it says God has made it plain or evident, he's made it, he's shown it, he's revealed it clearly. It means to cause something to be fully known by revealing something clearly and in some detail. When you look into the detail elements and how one thing just leads to another, and how everything can go down to the atoms and how intricate everything is made. Yes, it reveals divinity. Not that creation is divine, but that it comes from a divine source. Well, the Lord has revealed himself, his invisible qualities, his power, his divine nature, through that which is visible. And all that is to say this. Paul is making a very strong point by telling us that the Lord has given us enough in and through creation that we should know that he not only exists, but that he himself is divine, powerful, creative, wonderful. And for those of you who have had the gospel preached to you, you know his name. His name is Jesus. Oh, just stop for a moment and give the Lord praise and thanks and honor for revealing himself to all creation, to all mankind, through that which he has made so evident to us all, his power and his divine nature through his creation. There's so much more to learn from Romans, so I'll see you tomorrow.